All right, let's talk about some of my favorite episodes of all time. The Suds. Oh my gosh. I love that episode. So that was the episode where SpongeBob got sick, and to this day I be telling people they have the Suds when they have the flu. He got sick. Patrick thought he was a doctor. He gave him a peanut butter sandwich on his feet to try and cure the flu or the Suds. It wasn't working. Sandy was persistent trying to help him. Patrick wouldn't allow her. The Suds, and that comes from season 1. Opposite Day, another one of my favorite episodes, and I love that episode because anyway, you can get into my favorite line soon why I love that episode. But that was the episode where I think Squidward was trying to sell the home or something along those lines, and the agent came, the real estate agent, and it just didn't work out because SpongeBob was pretending to be Squidward. Everyone was trying to be Squidward and trying to be someone they're not. Life lesson: be your own person. Have your own identity. Don't try to be a Squidward. Be you. Be original. Another one of my favorite episodes, like I said, the Band Geeks episode where Squidward was trying to do up a band with people from the community, and it just wasn't going well, and they was arguing at Mr. Krabs, and the guy was rowing, and the guy was like, big meaty claws. Yeah, y'all know that episode. Something Smells is the name of the next episode. Oh, forgot to mention, these come from season 2. Band Geeks, Something Smells, season 2, and some other episodes, season 2, which we can get into. Something Smells was the episode where SpongeBob had a sundae that stank, and he was walking around the place making people knock out because his breath was so stink, and Patrick saw nothing wrong with it, and he said it's because SpongeBob is ugly. That's not what it was. Your mouth just smell bad. Sorry to say it like that. Lord, the beam coming out. We can't reserve. But yeah, your mouth just smell bad. That's all it is. You eat some stinking, smelling sundae, and now you walking around the place making people follow your level. I even want to ask. Y'all ever meet somebody like that? Ain't because of how you look, baby. It's because how... Anyway, child of God. Another one of my favorite episodes is I'm with Stupid. That's the name of the episode. It comes from season 2. And that's when Patrick's parents came into town and he was trying to look less dumb. So SpongeBob portrayed to be this dumb friend to make Patrick look smarter. Oh my gosh. That was so funny, mate. And that had so much classic lines. But anyway, let's get into the next episode. Grandma's Kisses. And y'all know SpongeBob Grammy, who looked like a cookie till this day, but whatever, she's a sponge. And SpongeBob and Patrick came down to our house, and SpongeBob is just so used to getting treated like a baby around his grandmother, but he's like, no, I'm a man, and I ain't gonna be living like a baby no more, and you ain't gonna make me putting aside your cookies and your kisses, and I's a man. And all this happened because the kiss was on his face, his forehead, when SpongeBob got dropped off for work, and everybody was laughing, saying he's a grandma's baby and blah blah blah. You know, some of us, we won't feel like we's big man and woman, but we know our Grammy or our parents' hugs and kisses still make us happy. Don't be shame. Ain't no shame in your game. Procrastination, another episode from season 2, and this is known as the episode where SpongeBob is supposed to be writing an essay, and he's doing every single thing in the world except for writing that essay. And y'all know some of y'all guilty of procrastination. No judgment here, because we all guilty of it. But you know, you're supposed to be finishing an assignment for work or for school, doing something around the house, some type of chore, and instead you're doing everything else. You scrolling on TikTok. I guilty. You scrolling on Instagram. You scrolling on Twitter or Facebook, and you ain't getting that task done. Well, yep, that's what SpongeBob did. He did procrastinate. Another classic episode is The Artist Unknown, and some people may forget this episode, but Squidward was supposed to be a teacher in an art class, and the only student to show up is his nemesis, SpongeBob. So we had to teach SpongeBob how to do art, and to his surprise, SpongeBob was better than him, but he didn't want to admit it because, of course, this Squidward, he's going to be grumpy, and he's not going to like the fact that SpongeBob knows more about art than him. So that was another classic episode. Another classic episode is the Big Pink Loser episode. This also comes from season 2. So the last couple episodes that I mentioned, they all come from season 2, and that's when Patrick thought he won an award, but it was SpongeBob's award, and he was showing it off, and SpongeBob had to tell him, like, no, this is my award. So now Patrick is doing everything in his power to be like SpongeBob to win an award. And then it gets on high because he starts acting like him, dressing like him, going to work like him. Yeah, that episode. The final episode of classic episodes that I love is the chocolate with nuts episode, and everybody know this episode, even if they don't watch SpongeBob. And that's chocolate. Yeah, so that's when SpongeBob and Patrick was trying to be salesmen and sell some chocolate, and he was going around to people's house, and then they let this crook dude try and swing up their head. Yeah, that's the Bahamian translation. Try to swing up their head and be like, oh, you know, I could find another way to make you make money, but he was really just taken from them. Oh Lord, poor SpongeBob and Pat, they don't deserve it. So yeah, that's some classic episodes. So some classic lines from these episodes, and I may or may not quote it, quote unquote. But you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to do quote unquote. So big up to SpongeBob Fandom, which is the world-renowned SpongeBob encyclopedia. It has everything. It has the characters, it has photos, it has the episodes, the seasons, the transcript, everything. So SpongeBob Fandom, if you want more info, check it out. So the Suds episode, one of my favorite lines was when Sandy kept calling and Patrick was like, I got it. But he didn't have it at all. He really didn't. So Sandy's like, well, I'm coming over there faster than a jackrabbit and da-da-da-da. And Patrick was like, yeah, and the rabbit, don't bother Sandy. And he just hung up the phone. Classic. Yeah, and the rabbit. To this day, I still say yeah, and the rabbit. And whenever you gotta say yeah, and the rabbit. That's, hey, if you want to cut somebody off next time, just tell them yeah, and the rabbit. Opposite date episode. Favorite line. The real estate agent, she was getting so confused. She was like, oh my gosh, there's too much going on. He's Squidward, you're Squidward, I'm Squidward. Yeah, she ran on. She was like, there's too much. Too much people at Squidward. I can't keep up. Another classic line, the Vikings episode. SpongeBob was running hot. SpongeBob was like, come on, y'all arguing too much. There's too much commotion. People, let's be smart and bring it off. And he said this because the guy was like, bring it on. And SpongeBob was like, no, people, let's be smart and bring it off. Oh Lord, bless SpongeBob's heart. He never want no drama. He just so calm and cool and so happy. Like, people, let's live as one. And another funny part of that episode was when SpongeBob was trying to like make everybody see the good in Squidward. So he's like, oh, you remember when this happened and this happened? Only for the turn out to not be Squidward. It was not Squidward. It was somebody else that was doing all the helping. But SpongeBob just wanted to make Squidward out to be a good person, so everybody could just join the band and live as one and make this performance a hit. Other classic lines, the episode where something smells with the Sunday that I talked about was when, oh gosh, this is one of my ultimate favorites. So SpongeBob's walking in the movie theater with Patrick and he's like, excuse me, ugly sponge coming through. Hi, I'm ugly, but you should enjoy the movie anyway. Oh my god. The favorite one. He leans over to this guy and he's like, excuse me, sir, I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you. And the guy goes, not at all, boy. Okay. The I'm with stupid episode. When he plays dumb, SpongeBob plays dumb to impress Patrick's parents, who ended up not being his parents. What a time. So the mother goes, he lives in a fruit. And the dad goes, that's unhealthy. The irony. The Grandma's Kisses episode, where SpongeBob goes, kisses are for babies, which I am no longer. I have grown up. It is nature's way. Dude thought he was a poet. He was like, Ma, Grandma, I don't need it. He's like, Grandma, I don't need it. Ice big man. I don't need your kisses and I don't need your cookies. But he was quite jealous when Patrick came and took over and ended up being a baby. He was like, I don't want to be a big man no more. And you know, we feel like that sometimes. We want to be baby up. Couldn't blame him. The procrastination episode. Classic line. So SpongeBob is like, after he procrastinated for so long, he's like, I can get serious. Y'all know we feel like that sometimes. I can get serious. So he gets the pencil and the paper and he's like, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it. Get some of these. Almost there and done. What do we have here? So he spent all his time writing the word though. Okay, so the Artist Unknown episode was my favorite line. Was the whole scene with the marble. SpongeBob is like, I gotta embrace the marble, and Scribble is like, right. Then he's like, I gotta sniff the marble, and then Scribble goes, okay. Like, okay, this is getting weird very fast. And then SpongeBob was like, I gotta lick the marble, and Scribble at that point he's like, I think that's what I teach you. Okay guys, that is it for the classic line. So let's talk about some general lessons we can learn from this show. Lesson numero uno. Friendship is key. If you got a good friend out there, tell them today, I love you and you are such a good friend to me. I appreciate you in my life. Let them know you appreciate them, you value their friendship. Believe it or not, that could go a long way. You don't know how much you could make your friend's day by saying, I love you, I appreciate you, you are the SpongeBob to my Patrick, or the Patrick to my SpongeBob, however you want to put it. Let them know you value them as a friend. Numero dos. Another life lesson of this show that I've noticed is to stay active. Find a hobby. Find something that makes you happy. Don't just go to work. Like, you remember that episode when he had that long list and he's like, I'm going to, yeah. Don't just go to work. So whether it's karate, don't be like a Mr. Krabs. Ain't all about the money, eh? Ain't all about the money, eh? Or it's going out in the fields and playing something like they play jellyfishing. Some kind of pastime. Find something that makes you happy. Or if you are a music person, like Squidward played the clarinet, find something you enjoy. This is an undercover life lesson that I've learned about this show. General life lesson from this show. Overall, live life, enjoy life, have fun. Although not every day is going to be like a sponge. Living in a pineapple under the sea is not always going to be happy. It's not always going to be fun and go-to and everything's going to be so exciting. No, there are going to be days like you've seen in the show where SpongeBob wasn't at his happiest, or where SpongeBob was angry or something, you know. We're going to have days like that. But what's important is to bounce back, be resilient, and get back at it, get back on it. So to wrap up our discussion for SpongeBob Fandom today, this year, guys, I celebrated my 25th birthday, and I did it by throwing a little mini birthday party, and the theme was Bikini Bottom Birthday Bash, of course. I dressed up as SpongeBob. I mean, I had my banner, my decor, my eating utensils, everything was SpongeBob decked out. The gift bags for my guests, SpongeBob, or the cast or the characters of the show, decked out. The menu, I mean, I had some foods from like classic episodes, of course the Krabby Patty, so I had burgers, I had the pizza from the pizza delivery episode, I had donuts from the one of the early episodes that had the donut, y'all. I had the birthday cake, I had the SpongeBob birthday cake that says, what's funnier than 24 25, classic line that I did not mention, but yes, that was on my birthday cake. And for my birthday song, I was not traditional. I made my guest sing, for she's a jolly good rookie, for she's a jolly good rookie, for she's a jolly good rookie. Yeah, and that comes from one of the early episodes where they made where they sang the SpongeBob for he's a jolly good rookie. So yes, overall guys, I am a big SpongeBob fan. I'm sure there are people out there that are much bigger fans than me. But I mean, drop your favorite lines, drop your favorite episodes, your favorite songs. Let me know why you love the show. Or if you don't like the show, you can let me know too. I promise I won't be offended. We all got our preferences. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed thoroughly, sang along, dance along. Maybe I inspired you to put on a SpongeBob fit or put on your favorite show fit, whatever it is. I do hope that you enjoyed. So guys, don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. I want to hear from you as always. Thank you for watching Made in Mar, and you can expect more from me. Bye guys.
It's the dream. It's like, it's kinda, sorta like a, what is fun? Let me spell it for you. Friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea. It's completely idiotic.
U is for ukulele. N is for
nose picking, sharing, coming, sign licking here with my best friend.
It's about fun.
What's that?
Fun is when you... Fun is... It's like... It's kinda... Sorta like a... What is fun? Let me spell it for you. Friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea. It's completely...
She's a jolly good rookie, but she's a jolly good rookie, but she's a jolly good rookie.
I know I shouldn't move around, I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse. 'Cause winding up with no one is a lot less fun than a bird from the sun or signing your past. Now I learned a lesson, don't so forget. U is for you, got